Please put your hands together for Miss Kayla Nelson.
Thank you. I'm Kayla Nelson. I took a cab over here, and I had a bit of an awkward experience. I looked over and there was a guy sitting at the Starbucks, and he didn't have any arms. And I felt just kind of a little self-conscious because I didn't want to be a show-off with my arms. Look, I'm balancing a coffee cup at the end of my arm. What will I do next? I'm the amazing Kreskin. I'm going to produce... Oh, it's another arm! So I felt a little weird about hailing the cab, but I got places to be, so I did it anyway. But I always feel like when I'm hailing a cab, I'm just really too aggressive about it. You get out there and it's like... like I'm part of Hitler's kitty army. Hitler's child army, not his cat army. It's a totally different war altogether. So then I feel like I should maybe dial it back a little bit, be a little bit more nonchalant about it, maybe a little bit more French. Like, hello and bonjour. You can pick me up if you want to, you do not have to. My baguette and I will get to our destination eventually, yes, it's okay. And due to the obvious accuracy of the French accent, I typically just do that in my head. I don't want to mislead people into thinking I'm actually French. Because I don't want to play into the stereotype that cabs never pick up French people. But the worst part has to be once you're in the cab and then you go to pay at the end. Inevitably, it always happens. Go to give the guy a $20 bill and he says, do you have anything smaller? Do you have anything bigger? Yes, I actually have exact change. I just chose to give you this $1 million bill because you're on my secret game show, Math Cab. Cabs are just expensive, and I don't really feel like paying by the quarter mile to smell like Royal Pine and Christian Talk Radio. Yeah. Oh, there's like a smell. I just said like again. One of my New Year's resolutions was to stop saying like so much, but it's like really difficult. Have you ever tried to relay a conversation without saying like? It's just much easier to say like. I was like, and then he was like, and then we were like, and then we were all like, ah. When I try to stop saying like, I sound like I'm British, and also a man. I inquired, and then he insisted, and the chap retorted, and I replied. And money well spent on the accent lessons, I know. But posh-sounding British men get to take taxis, and people who say like every fourth word get to take the subway. And the subway smells like ass crack, old hats, and it's full of neck tattoos. If you have a tattoo on your neck, it should say unemployed. Not gonna happen for you. The other thing that's prevalent on the Underground Iron Horse, or what I refer to as commuter shoes, maybe you've seen them, popular with the ladies, occasionally the fellas will rock them. Let me explain. They're these giant white nursing shoes, and women wear them when they commute to work. They change out of their heels, their stilettos, their lucite numbers. And they're always white, they're always built for comfort. They can't just be regular, flat shoes. I don't know why. Maybe in case they need to scrub in on some sort of subterranean massacre. Also my solo album. Just please, ma'am, can you help me? Oh, sorry, heels. Can't. for the most part, people have commuting down and things go efficiently, and when it doesn't, people get enraged. So I was behind this woman at the turnstile, and she was being so slow. And I looked down and I noticed that her shoes weren't certified by the American Board of Commuting Nurses. So I knew I was in trouble. And I was getting so upset and just enraged, and I thought, why is she taking so long? And then after a couple minutes, I noticed that she was blind. And I felt horrible about stealing her token. And her dog. But once I added that white cane to my character, I'm pulling down way more coin than Armless at Starbucks. Thank you very much.